I am Kyle Russell of crystalconcentrics.com, and I'm going to talk to you about a very misunderstood type of quartz called Lemurian quartz. Now, there's a lot of mythology about it, saying that it was brought here by aliens from Lemuria. I don't personally subscribe to all that. Doesn't mean that it's not the case. What's important for me, actually, is that people understand that what makes a Lemurian is its formation, not someone simply calling it that. There's a lot of Lemurian spheres and cut stones, and it's really hard to identify them as Lemurian because you cannot see the distinctive patterns. And I'm going to show you what patterns to look for. So first of all, there's lots of striation on it. You get that also in some Arkansas quartz, but what Lemurian does differently is that you have different shapes. So this side is big and wide. This one is shaped differently. Here you have the opposite, and it sort of rotates unusually. So this is a semi-smoky, very big Lemurian. This over here is a pink Lemurian. So I'm going to give you that nice up close. You see the top there, that face has been polished. There's no texturing to it, and that's what shows you that it's been polished. But you see lots of nice texturing lower, and you see some of the distinctive shape that makes a Lemurian a Lemurian. Over here we have a particularly textbook example. You see, that's what it looks like. This is what a Lemurian is supposed to look like. And although there are variations on the theme, this is pretty much the point that you're going to be looking at, like 3 of the faces. It's almost like a nuclear hazard fallout shelter symbol at the end there. Sometimes you get them very finely detailed and a nice point like this. I call it the Concord. And they come from Brazil generally, also Colombia. Some Colombians are really nice. And this piece in the middle here is going to show you, you see this funny little etching? That is also unique to Lemurians. This is from India here, and it has this cool little penetration quartz coming out of it. But it doesn't have the same distinctive shape. Doesn't mean it's not a Lemurian, but I've shown you some of the most obvious. This one has a nice, fantastic sheen on the top of it. It's a gigantic Lemurian here, and it has a bit of a wonkier point structure. But you can see that one side might be very clear while the others are frosty. Clear, frosty. Gets you that nice variation, but clearly a textbook Lemurian nonetheless. So that's your lesson on Lemurian quartz. I hope you'll follow up with interest in either purchasing or learning more about these or other crystals. Simply email me, Kyle, K-Y-L-E, at crystalconcentrics.com.